Welcome to Food News. I'm Juliet Litman.
And I'm David Jacoby.
If you want to be a part of this podcast,
Give us a call.
850-STEW-136. If you didn't understand what we said, go to @Juliet Litman on Instagram, and the number will be there waiting for you. Also, while I have you and you're just on your phone, go to YouTube, look up Ringer Food, and subscribe.
Do we have Dude Perfect numbers yet?
I don't think we're quite there.
Do we
but
have
we're
1
approaching
millionth
it.
of the subscribers?
Did you watch Survivor last week?
No.
Mr. Beast was on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and we don't have his numbers either. Who do you think is more famous, Mr. Beast or Jeff Probst?
Mr. Beast.
Yes, Jeff Probst
Without question.
doesn't have a candy bar.
No.
And we tried the candy bar here on this podcast.
I think if I saw Jeff Probst in the wild, I'd be like, that guy looks like Jeff Probst. I don't think I would be like, there's Jeff Probst.
I saw him once having dinner at the same restaurant as me in Studio City about 15 years ago.
Was he solo dining?
No, he was like with a wife or a date or something.
A wife? How many does he have?
I don't know.
He's got a harem?
I don't know. All right. Shall we get into today's show?
Let's do it.
This episode of Food News is presented by Activia. Curious about supporting your gut health? Take the Activia Gut Health Challenge. Just enjoy 2 Activia yogurts a day for 2 weeks to help support your gut health. With billions of probiotics and 20 years of scientific expertise, Activia is one of the easiest and tastiest ways to start your gut health ritual. Try Activia today. Enjoying Activia twice a day for 2 weeks as part of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle may help reduce the frequency of minor digestive discomfort, which includes gas, bloating, rumbling, and abdominal discomfort. Okay, Jacoby, one of our favorite topics, food in the skies, airlines. Delta is making some moves, literally and figuratively. If you're on a flight that is 350 miles or less, and you are in one of the non-first class cabins, so everything but first, you will no longer be offered a beverage or a snack. Whereas previously you were offered a beverage and the Biscoff cookies, which are a signature of the Delta experience.
Great cookies.
350 miles. That's a regional flight. That's
I looked it up. How long do you think a 350-mile flight takes?
I think I know because I have flown from New York to Cape Cod, and that is 40 minutes. So I'm going to go 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's been about 50 minutes, somewhere in there, 45 minutes.
So by the time you get up, you start going down.
Yeah, pretty much. Like New York to Boston's like that too.
Yeah.
I will say this. No big deal.
I agree. I was like, yeah, checks out.
Sure. 45 minutes.
If you are so worried about that, like bring a bottle from home and fill it in the airport or buy something in the airport.
Yeah.
And you'll be okay.
I always supply myself with snacks. Whatever they come by with the cart with drinks and snacks, that is supplemental to my plans.
Yeah. On a 40-minute flight, I'm just like hoping to be in and out. I'm flying from Milwaukee to LaGuardia in July.
Milwaukee?
Milwaukee.
What are you doing there?
I'm going to Wisconsin for a 40th birthday party.
Oh.
For Catherine, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
And we're coming back through Milwaukee.
Great.
And I was thinking, will there be a snack on my flight from Milwaukee?
Yes, there will.
That, I guess, is like probably 1,000 miles.
But don't you always just bring all of the things that you need with you onto the plane? I'm never reliant on them to feed me or supply me with anything. Of course.
There's nothing worse than like being stuck on a plane with nothing to nourish you. Or also like stress eating is very important on a plane too. Like you gotta be able to do all those things. So yeah, I think this like makes sense. Does seem like times are tough for these airlines though.
Do you know what this makes me think of when we competitively shopped for plane snacks?
That was fun. That was in Australia.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of it because you got a Joey on your shirt? A kangaroo?
That's a full kangaroo. That's a grown kangaroo.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's an adult kangaroo. Please don't disrespect the kangaroo on my shirt.
I like this kangaroo on your shirt. It feels true to life because it reminds me of how gross kangaroos were.
I didn't think they were gross.
Oh my God. It was like sort of like visiting deer with fleas at the zoo.
Really? You thought they were gross?
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
Yeah.
We're a United podcast anyway.
Yeah, seriously. So I don't know what's happening on their flights for 350 miles or less.
But it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Have you heard about the Relax Row?
Oh, actually, I do know.
This is not
United Airline flights over 300 miles, complimentary snacks.
So they were already there. Have you heard of Relax Row?
No.
It's a new thing that United's doing. This is not SponCon. I just saw it on social media. I think it's really cool. This is my
Relax Row. I think I saw something about this.
It's basically like if you buy the whole row, you can turn it into like a couch. So you get 3 seats. Let's say you're flying with 2 of your kids and you guys are all in a row together.
Yep.
There are certain rows where like a footrest comes up.
Oh.
And so it's like easier to take a nap. It's easier to sleep, especially for kids. It's sort of like more cozy. I think it seems great.
Yeah.
I would totally do it. Yeah. Mike's showing you a picture.
I have to get 2 rows on a plane to take my entire family somewhere.
Yeah, you're a family of 6.
Ridiculous.
And Coco obviously needs her own.
Yeah.
I've flown with Michael a few times. He gets his own seat.
Yeah.
Mostly so the person next to us is not just sitting next to 2 humans.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks. Okay, let's move on. Next story. Kellogg's cereal brand. Do you guys keep cereal in the home?
Yes, we do. We have children. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Well, Kellogg's is bringing back toys in the cereal boxes. I think they're only doing this until Toy Story comes out in July. So it's like a limited time offer, but an offer nonetheless. And I like this. I feel like there should be toys in cereal boxes.
Okay. Am I crazy? Because I'm old. I don't remember toys coming in cereal boxes.
When I was very little, it happened. So you might have been like, yeah, it must have happened when you were a kid.
I just don't really have these memories.
Were you getting Sugar Smacks? Were you getting Lucky Charms?
No.
Like the sugary canned cereals, like they had
so we didn't have those, yeah.
That's, I guess. What were you eating?
Rice Krispies, things of that nature.
I think Rice Krispies occasionally would have a
Maybe. I just don't have strong memories of toys coming. I was more like a Cracker Jack thing.
Oh, yeah, Cracker Jacks. But those toys sucked. I feel like the cereal toys are better. Plus, you had to then sometimes collect the barcodes to send in for the toy.
If it's a Kit Kat shaped like an F1 car?
You had to collect it was sort of like the McDonald's game.
Yeah.
And then you would get some
you'd
crap
have to cut off the thing in the corner. Yeah, that's just always too much work.
I did it.
You did?
Yes.
That seems like a Juliet thing to do.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah.
I'm very diligent with mail and like collecting things.
Really?
I wrote a lot. Actually, this is a good food news story, personal story from my childhood.
Little BFN?
I found out when I was a kid, I think one of my camp friends did this. If you wrote to the Mars company that makes M&Ms, like accept them like fan mail or whatever, they wrote back to you and they sent you stickers, like all these M&M stickers. So I wrote to them to get the stickers.
And you got the stickers.
Yes.
Little personal story. We had a marketing class, but it was like in college, but it was at night. So it was like all professionals in there. And the professor had us all write to companies that we like and just see what happens. And by the end of the semester, we had sunglasses.
Oh my God,
socks.
cool.
Like if you snail mail a company, I feel like you're going to get stuff back.
Yeah, I think it's like part of like the charm of it. I wonder if that still happens. Who knows? Right. Can your kids write to the Mars company?
I'll ask them.
Yeah, no. Like, what's their favorite candy?
Kids' favorite candy, Nutella-based stuff, like all that, like Kinder Egg,
Kinder
like
stuff,
all that stuff.
High end.
Yeah.
This is some real Upper East Side kids.
And then recently, my son was like, "Well, you have to stop buying that." I was like, "Why?"
Oh.
And he was like, "Water crisis." He's like, "Nestle has killed millions of people," and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
You watched a YouTube video about this.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, "You're so misinformed," and then I googled it, and it was like adjacent. It was like close.
Was it like related to like almond farming?
I don't remember exactly, but it was like.
All right, we'll do a
food. They didn't like line
up
up millions of people and execute them.
Could you have him explain it in a voice note, and we'll play it on the show next week?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, producer Mike, remind me.
Okay. On the topic of cereal, let's move on. This is an article that we got via the New York Post. New breakfast trend has Americans ditching cereal for soup. David Jacoby, has there ever been a story better for you?
This
Jacoby
is perfect.
on soup on TikTok.
This is perfect. And then did you watch the video of this lovely woman who was just talking about how great the soup is? She has a chicken vegetable soup.
I read her Substack.
Now, see, when I first saw the headline, I was thinking it was going to be more like gritsy or like cream of wheat.
No, this is like
legit like chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, it's like this is what they do in the rest of the world. And here in America, we're finally catching up.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I love everything about this. I'm not going to lie. I do eat soup for cereal. What? I do soup for breakfast sometimes.
What's your go-to breakfast soup?
I like a chicken noodle soup from the can, and I put some hot sauce in there.
From the can?
Yeah, I'm a canned soup guy.
Jacoby, that has so much sodium. Have you looked at the label lately?
They did mention that. They did mention that it might spike the sodium in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to yuck your yum any further, but just consider that a little bit more.
Okay.
I thought about buying it, and then I looked at the sodium content, and I couldn't do it.
I'll take a look.
Okay. I'm really sorry. That was an awful thing for me to do.
I think I'll be okay. I'm still gonna eat my canned soup.
I love egg drop soup. When I order in Chinese, I always get egg drop.
Really?
Yes, that would be a great breakfast soup.
They mentioned that in the article.
Yeah.
Egg drop soup.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Sometimes it has corn in it too. I love egg drop soup.
My go-to.
Hot and
Chinese hot and sour soup. Yeah.
Of course I know.
I remember the first time I had it, I was like in my 30s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's such a weird soup, but I love it.
I love Chinese soup. I really have Chinese soup more than almost any other soup. But Micah likes soup a lot. So we're having more soups in general.
Really?
Like he likes a hearty lentil soup.
Those are good.
Chicken soup with rice he's really into.
Oh, yeah.
Like he loves to have his vegetables in a soup. Like,
have you noticed the variance in lentil soups?
Oh, huge variance.
I love like the Middle Eastern lentil soup.
Like a pureed lentil soup.
Yeah, it's like yellow, like dal sort of vibes.
Really
instead of like the ones that you get like here, which are like those brown lentils.
Yeah, they're like still full lentils.
Yes.
My Italian place where you came for Micah's birthday, Villa Pizzeria, they make an awesome lentil soup. It has like literally everything in it. Lentils, rice, carrots, spinach, celery. Like it's so hearty.
Why are you telling me now?
I'm sorry. I forgot. Come back.
Micah's second birthday.
We'll see you
I'll get the soup.
We'll see you there. Anyway, people are starting to catch on.
Are you going to do this?
What?
Eat soup for breakfast?
I'm kind of interested in this.
Let's do it. Homework for next week.
Okay, what kind of soup should I have?
All right, now I've got 2 pieces of homework for next week.
You're so busy.
Yeah.
No canned soup.
I will not get canned soup. My wife made some chicken noodle soup this week.
Ah, delicious.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on from one breakfast trend to another, there's a TikTok from a woman named Elizabeth Emmert. I don't know how this happens. She has like a lot of videos. They all have about 1,000 views, aka the people in her life plus looked at them. Then she has one that has 12 million views.
Is this
And what she is doing is she's at her job, I think, making a large batch of scrambled eggs to be served at a hotel continental breakfast.
Oh, right.
And so she takes like the size of like a baking pan, like a plastic bag that's like would fit into a baking sheet. It's filled with like some egg mixture. She puts it into like an industrial microwave for like 6 minutes. It kind of like souffles. It cooks. Then she takes it out and then she just mashes it up. And then that's your scrambled eggs and it's served. And there's a lot of discourse around this of like.
A lot of discourse around this.
Is this gross? Actually, that's how I like it. Oh, there's plastic in your eggs. Why does anyone eat a hotel breakfast? Like a lot of conversation.
One of my questions here is, what were people's expectations? Did they think someone was cracking open like 4 dozen eggs?
Like I
individually scrambling them?
My expectation was, I thought it was like from a powder.
Yeah, me too.
So it might still be from a powder, but this didn't look like what I was expecting. It was different. I was expecting more of like I don't know, like some kind of stirring motion happening. I wasn't expecting the microwave, but I think it's like fairly well known. That's how McDonald's makes eggs. They microwave them.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised by this. I don't know what the uproar is really about because whenever.
And like, it looks disgusting. It looked disgusting at the hotel. It looked disgusting in the video. Like, the generic hotel. Like, yeah, this is gross. Probably don't eat it.
Yeah.
I never eat like buffet scrambled eggs except here at Spotify where I see our lovely colleagues stirring the eggs and like actually making them.
Yes. But those like, those like, I won't even use a brand name. No free ads. But those buffets, there's like nothing good. Literally, there's like nothing. Like the fruits are terrible. Even the bread. Yeah, the bread just tastes like cardboard. There's like maybe you can get away with like little granola and yogurt, maybe, but like
maybe you can get an orange.
Everything is bad. No, the fruit is terrible at these things. Like sometimes I go there and I look around and it's like there is nothing edible here. Nothing.
Yeah, it's really gross.
And those eggs, those mass-produced eggs have a very distinct mass-produced egg taste and smell to them.
And like a light yellow that's not true to an egg yolk.
Yes.
It's gross. The only place it's good to have a hotel breakfast is in every other country in the world. In America, bad. Everywhere else, very good.
Wow.
Like when I go to Europe, the hotel breakfast is awesome.
Really?
Yeah. And like in Mexico, I've had some great hotel breakfasts. Like here in this country where there's...
Do you know the best hotel breakfast I've ever had?
What?
And I've done it multiple times. The Four Seasons Buffet in Los Angeles. They have an amazing brunch buffet. Yes. Amazing brunch buffet.
Yum.
And one time, they got lamb, ham, beans, greens, tomatoes. No, you have to pay for it. But they've got everything you could possibly want. It's all super high quality. It's amazing. And one time I was there and Al Pacino was at the table next to me. And just remember, there's like a hall, like a major hall of every type of food you could ever want. And the server comes over and he's like, "Can I have 2 fried eggs and a piece of toast?" Keeping it simple. Pacino.
If you know what you like, you know what you like.
He's like, I don't need any of this other stuff. Just please, 2 fried eggs and piece of toast.
A good hotel breakfast is such a luxury because it is hard to find. And usually it's very costly.
I love a good hotel breakfast because usually you are traveling and you've got a full day ahead of you.
And you don't have like a lot of food in your room, so you're starving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can just really load up with a hotel breakfast.
Just got to roll down and get that food.
Yep.
Great stuff. Okay, let's move on. And I guess don't have eggs if they look gross.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
And also, you know what Al Pacino eats for breakfast?
All right, next. This is a story about Gordon Ramsay. Does he mean anything to you?
Did you just ask me if I know who Gordon Ramsay is? Or is he emotionally significant to me? Like, please explain the question.
More the latter. I'm sure you've heard of him and you could identify his blonde head.
Yeah.
But like, do you care about him at all?
I only do because my son likes that show.
Hell's Kitchen.
Or Kitchen Confidential.
Kitchen Confidential.
Right? Yeah.
He's very famous, more famous in the UK than he is here.
But he's also famous for being mean.
Yeah.
And detail-oriented.
But he's like actually pretty nice.
It's like Dog the Bounty Hunter was the same thing too.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that show?
No, but I obviously remember.
He would find his bounty and he'd be really, really mean. And then like when the drive like to the jail or whatever, he would like have a heart to heart. And I feel like the Gordon Ramsay shows are like that too, where he's like, your place is the worst. You suck. I hate you and your whole family. You guys all are terrible. And then like by the end of the show, they're all like group hugging.
He's like, I want you to succeed. Okay, well, he has a place in London called Pizza Street. And a woman on TikTok, I think her name is Giselle Cade.
She's an American woman.
She's American. She was visiting London. She went there. And inside the restaurant, it's on her TikTok video, she sees a dog that is inside the restaurant. And someone takes out, I think they call it
a wee-wee pad.
A wee-wee pad.
Yes.
I've never heard of
Your dog
the
blind.
term.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You don't know if you...
It looked like a liner.
PetSmart? Have you ever been to like a pet store?
No, of course not. Why would I go?
I'm just curious. Have you ever seen one?
Last time I was in a pet store, I was like 11 and I had bought fish. And then my family went on vacation and we forgot to like ask someone to feed them. So they all died. Giselle Cade, she's at Pizza Street. And a dog is on top of a wee-wee pad.
Very small dog.
It's very small. It looks like a chihuahua. Like
Paris
Paris Hilton
you
might
put
own
it inside of a purse.
The dog takes a piss and shits on the wee-wee pad inside the restaurant. And she's outraged and disgusted.
Pissed.
No pun intended.
Right. She is angry about this.
And she's like, nobody go to this restaurant. And you know what? I obviously agree. This is rank. So disgusting. Clear health code violation here in America. I don't know the rules there, but I can't imagine.
They're like stricter there.
This is permitted.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I have a lot of questions. Number one, I had no idea that Gordon Ramsay had a pizzeria, right?
Yeah.
As a pizzolo myself, you know what I mean? I keep up to date on these things. And also, why is it called Pizza Street?
I don't know.
What a stupid name.
It honestly
Pizza Street?
Cool on the inside. Like I was like, oh, that's like a neat looking restaurant, but I guess not.
She's so mad about this dog.
I really appreciate it.
And then she took it up with the owner of the dog and the manager of the restaurant.
I'm sorry, it's called Street Pizza, not Pizza Street. Street Pizza.
That's a little bit better.
I don't know. I like Pizza Street better.
Pizza Street rings off
the full name is Gordon Ramsay Street Pizza.
Well, and also like Gordon Ramsay, his whole thing is to yell at you about your restaurant being dirty. So that's like his whole thing for decades. It's what he does. And now people are defecating, or dogs are defecating and urinating on a wee-wee pad.
In some ways, it's grosser.
If you're the dog owner, right? You recognize. I know you don't understand. I know you don't understand how dogs work, but I'll just explain. If you recognize that your dog has to use the bathroom. To the point where you take wee-wee pads with you when you leave the home, and then you unfold the wee-wee pad and then put it down and then let the dog do its business on the wee-wee pad. Why don't you just exit the restaurant?
Go outside to do it.
You've got the premeditation. You've got the planning. You've recognized that this dog is going to do something like that. Why don't you leave the restaurant for the dog to do it?
It's a great question. I do not know. I simply cannot answer. Also, from the view of this video, they looked kind of close to the exit. Like it was like natural light coming in.
Yes, that is a great point as well.
So it was very easy to get outside. And now I'm definitely not going to Street Pizza except to like maybe take a gander and be like, is any animal defecating?
Yeah. Street Pizza. I'm opening up Pizza Street right across the street. That's what I'm doing with my wealth of knowledge about how to make pizzas.
I think Pizza Street is better.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you know, here's my question.
Is street pizza supposed to mean like slice shop? Is like it's not like a Neapolitan. It's like a slice shop.
I have no idea what's going on at Gordon Ramsay's street pizza.
I think that's probably what it means.
Outside of the dog, I have no information about this place. But I will say this. I feel bad for people that actually need service dogs or service animals.
I know.
And I feel bad for those service animals.
They've been given such a bad reputation.
That's what's happening now. So now every dog is a service dog and they go everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I feel really bad for the people that actually sort of like need the emotional support of a furry friend.
I agree with you. I have huge news. There's a street pizza in Washington, D.C. Food news field trip?
No.
Should we take a Delta flight just to not get any snacks?
No. We should not do that.
Okay.
Do you remember there's an actor, there's a 90210 actor that brought his dog when he did the podcast with Bill?
It was Luke Perry and he passed away. So R.I.P.
Oh, R.I.P. Luke Perry.
Yeah. That's the only time I thought it was like kind of funny that someone brought their dog. Luke Perry forever.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was really
cool. He was super
cool.
chill about it too. He's like, this is my dog.
The dog was also super chill.
The dog was really chill.
Yeah, he didn't like make any sounds.
That dog is actually providing emotional support.
I think he did, yeah. I think it seems like everyone who was on 90210 needs emotional support. So yeah, I think he did the job.
Me too.
Okay, Jacoby. One more story that we
That's it?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. Timekeeper says let's move on. Not yet. One more story.
Okay, gotcha.
Goop Kitchen just opened in New York.
Yes.
Have you had Goop Kitchen?
No.
I've heard it's really good. Everyone who's had it in LA like loves it.
The picture looks really good.
It is.
The chicken.
Yes,
it is. The chicken looks amazing.
Takeout only.
Yep.
And it's known for like having great lunch. I really want to try it. Maybe that can be our food news field trip.
Yes.
But the point of the story from the New York
Read the
Times
headline. This is the thing I want to talk about.
It's by Julia Moskin. With the arrival of Goop Kitchen, is New York food going full LA?
No,
but I would welcome it. I think that LA, like across the board, restaurant by restaurant, has better food.
Fact.
Yeah, like it's just
fact.
Like the baseline meal you get in LA is just better than what you get in New York. They have an unfair advantage, which is that the produce is so much better year round.
That's one of like the biggest things people talk about, like the weather. It's like the produce is the biggest game changer there. Everything tastes lighter, brighter, and better.
Yeah,
everything.
And like New York is really good at a lot of like Asian food, I would say. But like as discussed, our Mexican food is like meh. All of the Mexican and like Central American food in LA is fantastic. So like, I don't think there's anything that we really do better except for like street carts, maybe. But also like
maybe
LA did like
when was the last time you ate from a street cart?
It's been a long time.
I think it's been like a decade for me. Those things are just gross to me.
I don't know, cart or truck though. Like, are you open to a truck?
I'm open to a truck, but I don't know. I like
the main truck
kitchens that don't move.
The main truck in my life is Mr. Softy.
Really? Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Mr. Softy is delicious.
Yeah, they're popping up nowadays.
For sure. But so nice. I would be happy about this. And some of the places they mentioned that have recently opened, Croft Alley and Maru Coffee. I used to live near the Maru in LA. And I'm like, it's actually not that good, but okay, whatever.
Yeah. It just
Croft Alley was very popular when I was living in LA.
This is a well-researched and written article, but it's got like a
anti-LA bias.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like the food is really good in Los Angeles.
It's great.
You know what I mean? It's like New York is going to be New York. Like it's still going to be like this. The cabs and the crowds and the buildings, like New York and LA are different places, but the food is really good in Los Angeles. Let's just recognize that. And having more variety works for me. And the Goop Kitchen specifically sounds particularly good.
They're opening 3 of them. So the Upper East Side, Midtown, and East Williamsburg. And I'm like, should I move to one of those locations? But you can go to the one on the Upper East Side.
Maybe I'll see a unique name. Not going to give it there.
Oh, wow. You think he's going to go?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, great stuff. Should we get into today's taste test?
Yeah, let's do it.
This episode is brought to you by Pure Michigan. In Grand Rapids, craft isn't just a trend, it's a tradition. From small batch brews to a dining scene that keeps evolving, where art spills into the streets and along the riverfront, every outing is a story worth savoring. It's no surprise Grand Rapids ranks as the #1 city on the rise from LinkedIn, where thriving food culture meets creativity at every turn, inviting you to find a rhythm all your own season after season in Pure Michigan. Find your season at experiencegr.com. After we had the big arch, it's only fair that we try the Texas Double Whopper, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, like you can't just have Republican guests on your podcast.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Let's
You have to show
both
both sides. Yeah, exactly.
I've been wanting to have this for a while.
Really?
Yes.
You've been wanting to have this for a while. So here, the first thing.
Can I hold it?
Yeah, it's very heavy.
This
is a double Whopper burger, Texas style.
Flame grilled. What does Texas style mean? I need to look that up.
It's barbecue.
Oh, wow. It comes cut. And we can tear this in half so we each get a plate.
First of all, I'm sure that Mike Wargon is the person who cut that.
Mike.
I ordered it.
You ordered it cut?
Wow. So it's an option on the interface?
Wow. It's like having a baby boy.
That's cool.
You have to make a decision.
You can choose. Okay.
Yeah.
This is looking pretty huge.
Wow.
It's looking good.
Okie dokie.
As we all know, I love a fast food burger.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I like a Whopper more than I like a Big Mac. So I'm very interested to see that.
I definitely agree that I like Whoppers more than Big Macs. I think that the extra piece of bread in a Big Mac is just ridiculous.
This also has, I'm just making a huge mess.
Yeah, you are.
This has bacon. It has onions.
Barbecue.
It has mustard.
Pickles. Tomatoes.
It looks really good. The
Mayo.
patties are kind of small.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
It's good. It doesn't taste. Ooh, I got a little kick of spice. It doesn't taste dramatically different.
It tastes like a Whopper.
Yeah,
which is very good. The
Yeah.
Big Arch did taste different.
Yes.
From a Big Mac.
Yes. This is good. I heard that they get that flame broiled taste by spraying the meat with something.
Like a frame.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a bite with bacon?
Yes.
I'm gonna try that.
I made a huge mess.
Hmm.
I have a napkin if you would like a napkin. Here you go. Pretty good.
It's good.
A lot going on.
I think for like high-end fast food burger, I think I'm going Big Arch.
High end. Oh, okay. So
special edition.
A quick personal food news. There's a Five Guys by my office, and I've got the app, which if I have the app, that means I'm just going to use it all the time. Really fallen off in quality over time. I remember Five Guys and Shake Shack used to be like really good burgers, and both of them have dramatically fallen off.
The in-store experience for Shake Shack now, I really can't handle.
Yeah.
Like I just like dislike it. It's like feels messy. It feels hot.
Yeah.
I have this thing that the only like dining establishment that I eat at that I would expect it to be hot and sweaty is a bagel shop because like they're making the bagels.
Do you remember how hot and sweaty that pizza place was at Mike's birthday with the great lentil soup?
Oh, yeah. They were like having an issue that day.
Yeah. I was sweating. I'm really sweaty. I was like sweaty bullets. I didn't go outside to stop sweating. Do you remember how many times I went outside? Because I was so sweaty.
I thought you wanted to leave.
No. I want to celebrate Micah more.
Yeah, those places aren't that good anymore.
Yeah.
Because they went for like mass scale.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Instead of just being like good. And this, I think the Big Arch felt more special. This just feels like a Burger King burger.
That is a Whopper. I don't know the difference.
It's
a Whopper with bacon.
I do love a Whopper. So
I love a Whopper.
Yeah, I'd be like happy to eat more of it, but
yeah,
it doesn't feel different in any way.
And we're also podcasting, so it's inappropriate.
Well, that's never stopped me.
I know. You went second bite. Like, did you get a bite with bacon? I actually didn't get a bite with bacon. I just didn't want to go back.
Oh.
You were going to force me to have another bite.
I couldn't even taste the bacon for what it's worth.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the bacon sort of like blended in, so.
I find bacon on burgers to be a little extra.
I have a bacon take.
Don't do it. Are you going anti-bacon?
No,
okay.
I'm not.
I was about to leave this room.
I prefer my bacon to be cooked in the oven. I don't like a stovetop or griddle bacon nearly as much as I like an oven-baked bacon. And I like really crispy.
Yeah. Who doesn't like crispy bacon? Canadians.
Well, that's not even
that's
not
England.
Even a
it's like England, like the UK, there's like
I
can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't know. But I just feel like it's superior.
Yeah.
Okay. Update on my egg journey for my personal food news.
Oh.
As I told you, I'm sort of not making eggs at home anymore because I don't do them well. But I got an egg breakfast taco. So like from King David's breakfast tacos. Have you had those?
No.
We've discussed them. They're good. It's not home state, but
sure.
Micah really likes them and they sell them in many places near us. So I was like, I'm going to start making this at home, save some money.
Yeah. I make breakfast tacos at home.
Okay, mine was bad. I'm just like, how do I get the tortilla to be soft and like delicious? Like I microwaved it. Do I need to put it over the flame a little bit longer?
Ooh, I put tortillas in the oven.
Yeah. I just like, I don't know. I'm so bad at eggs at home. I was like, I'll salvage my mid scrambled eggs by putting them into a delicious tortilla and adding cheese. And it still just like wasn't that good. And I'm like just embarrassed by myself.
All right.
And I just feel like this would be a great thing to make at home for myself and for my son.
I've got a good hack for breakfast tacos.
Okay.
First of all, you put the tortillas in the oven, you put the cheese on there so the cheese melts, right? Number one. Number two is I know you don't like spicy things, but most normal people do. I used to put salsa on there, right? The salsa was too watery and it would like spill out the back and it'd be a huge mess. I strain the salsa
smart.
and then put that in there.
That's a really good tip.
It makes a big difference.
It's a good tip.
Huge difference.
You need like a very fine strainer for that.
Yeah, I've got a lot. My strainers are fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll keep you posted. I'm determined to become better at making eggs. I need to watch some YouTube videos, but like in my spare time, that's just like not where my mind goes, but I guess I should do it.
I was going to use this as my personal food news last week, but I was a little embarrassed, so I didn't.
I can't remember what you did instead.
This is a bit of a confession.
These are my confessions?
I hope my wife doesn't listen to this.
Oh, no. She won't.
Before food news last week, I had a decadent Nobu lunch.
Oh, jealous. What'd you got?
Oh, God. Spicy seafood soup. Fantastic.
Nobu's so good.
And I got the with the jalapeno, the yellowtail.
Oh, yeah.
With the
really
little
good.
jalapeno on there.
One of their signature
Amazing,
items.
right? And I was like, this is
Sashimi
great.
salad?
No.
That's my favorite thing there.
And then here's the thing.
Ginger soy dressing.
And then I had the soup and I had the yellowtail. And I was trying to be like sort of healthy. And I was like, that was barely like an appetizer.
Did you
so
get
I had to order more stuff.
They have a really good lunch deal though. Did you get the like lunch bento?
No, because it was like $79.
Well, you probably ended up there anyway.
I ended up spending. I had a Diet Coke and I had to order
$7.
more food. I had to order more food. That's why I didn't want my wife to hear this. I think I was like under 100, but like
just barely.
Almost, yeah. And I was just like, man, this is an expensive lunch.
I'm really jealous. I don't like ever think to go there, and I should. I gotta take myself out.
Well, what happened? This particular location is downstairs for lunch.
Yeah,
they don't open up the upstairs, but
most of the time there you have to eat downstairs. You went to the one nearby?
Yeah, and it was just so expensive. I mean, it's hard to do a lunch by yourself with no alcohol and almost get to triple digits.
The only way to do it is sushi.
Sushi.
Yeah. And that's what happened
I mean,
today.
I guess you could order like some huge steak or something.
Next time you do it, get their lunch bento. It's a very generous portions. You get a hot bento and a cold bento.
I've done it before. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, that's too expensive.
It's too much food.
And then I ended up spending so much money.
It's so good though, because they played the hits. Like you get the sea bass, you get the rock shrimp, you get a selection of sushi.
Oh yeah.
You get some grilled vegetables and rice.
You get some cod if you want.
So
they have different
good.
options.
It's so good.
There's a guy comes in, sits next to me, knows the server, waves off the menu.
Is it Robert De Niro?
No. And then he starts to order all this crazy stuff. And I was like, this guy must be spending thousands and thousands of dollars at Nobu like every month.
Every year.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, this guy is in PE or hedge fund or something.
I'd love to be him. Sounds awesome.
I know. I would love to just go to a sushi place and they come over and they'd be like, hey, Mr. Jacoby, the regular? I'd be like, yes.
Great. Delicious.
God, I need to get another job.
To pay for Nobu.
Yes.
Maybe you should work at Nobu.
Maybe two birds, one stone.
So good. Okay, man. Let's get into our listener food news.
Hi, Juliet and Jacoby. I'm Shanae.
And I'm Chris, and I've been a big fan of you guys since the Right Reasons days for so long. Got your number on Juliet's Instagram. Shout out.
Nice.
And now Shanae and I listen together. We love you guys. And we're married now, and we have a question for you.
Oh.
So we're celebrating our 2-year wedding anniversary at a resort this weekend, and there's a wedding happening here, and our question to you is wedding food related.
So if you guys are invited to a wedding, you have to RSVP for the entree. What's your strategy there? Do you go for the high risk, high reward option? Do you choose something that you know is good and is a little bit safe? If you're going with someone, do you coordinate and like choose something that is different than the other person? What's your thought process there? Love you guys. Appreciate it. Excited to continue to listen to you on the pod. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, first of all,
This is the cutest couple. They obviously
how many takes was that?
they did like line. They had a
better.
script.
They're better than us at this.
Way better.
Way better.
Don't give them our jobs.
Yeah, seriously.
That was great.
They must have had a script. Or they pointed to each other or something.
They like planned it out.
Yeah,
for
they
sure.
did. They did. They planned it
They
out.
rehearsed.
They did a great job.
Yeah, prepare.
Yeah.
That's great.
We prepare. They're prepared.
So
Okay.
here's the strategy, in my opinion.
Congratulations on the 2-year
Yeah, that's
anniversary.
great.
I like that Chris is the one that brought us into the relationship. Clearly, Shanae is just like, who? What? You can tell. It's like, right reasons? What?
What is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
No, I never go first. Timekeeper first.
You got to go with I think beef. I would never ever go fish.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might go vegetarian. If I'm like, I don't know about this, I'll have the pasta. I just lie and say I'll go
It's
vegetarian.
not about the pasta.
Because it's not about the pasta. Sorry, throw back to the right reasons.
Yep. That's for Shanae and Chris. Or Chris, really.
I feel like if you get like short rib is common, that's
That's
usually
good.
pretty safe.
Short ribs, always pretty good unless it's really fatty. Have you ever had those ones where you're kind of like, ugh?
I like that still.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chicken is a hard no. Mass-produced chicken, no. Salmon is safer than chicken, but
You don't
ugh.
like chicken, though, so it's a little bias.
I like chicken a little more than I used to, but I don't love chicken.
Yeah.
So I'm going beef or vegetarian.
I just realized that you're out on chicken and eggs.
No,
It's a whole.
No, I'm not out on eggs.
poultry
I really
process.
like eggs. I'm bad at
okay.
making them at
Oh,
home.
you're bad at making eggs at
Yeah.
home. Okay.
But it's a cheap thing to make at home. So I'm I need to get good at it.
So I am married.
Oh.
And I have learned that my wife will often just order for me when she RSVPs. She'll be like, oh, I'm getting the blank and you're getting the blank.
That's great. Don't you want that?
No, because she's just going to look at both plates and be like, which one looks better? I'll take that one. You know what I mean? So I'm going to end up with the inferior dish every single time.
Interesting. So she's sort of in control
of everything,
Right.
not just
Well, maybe you just need to be more proactive in how you order.
I don't get invited to weddings anymore.
Me neither.
So yeah,
I mean,
past that
it
part
might be
of
a
my
whole
life.
new round, divorces
Yeah,
settle
but they're
in.
different. The second ones aren't as big.
Yeah, they're not asking what you want for your meal.
It's like meet me at Malone's at 10 o'clock
That's
at
a
night.
good strategy by her, though.
Yeah, it is. It's
Since
a
she
great
knows she's gonna have a
strategy
good
by
meal.
her. Yeah.
But I just think that you got to load up on the cocktail hour. It's kind of like bring your own snacks on a flight.
It is. It's never.
Don't leave it to chance.
It's no matter if the couple paid $100,000 for the food or $1,000 for the food. It's never that good.
Completely agree.
It's never that good.
Yeah. So
eat the snacks and plan on eating before and after the event.
yes, agreed.
That's what you have to do.
My dad always likes to pregame with pizza.
Yeah.
Smart. All right, everybody. That's our show for today. Thank you to Mike Wargon.
If someone wants to call, how can they do that?
646. Nope.
No, not 646.
I'm stuck in 2024. 850
Stew.
138 136. Oh my God.
Timekeeper. All right.
850 Stew 136.
There
Give
you
us
go.
a call.
Oh, you know what? You just go to Juliet's Instagram.
At Juliet. Bye.